Every day, millions of Americans log in from home, coffee in hand and slippers on their feet, ready to tackle the workday without ever setting foot in a cubicle. What started as a temporary fix has grown into a full-blown cultural and economic shift, transforming not only where we work, but how we live. By 2025, remote work isn't just an option, it's a defining feature of our professional landscape. Just a few years ago, the idea of a remote job conjured images of Silicon Valley coders or niche freelance gigs. Today, that image is outdated. In 2025, more than one-third of all U.S. workers hold positions that are fully remote, and another large segment splits their week between home and office. This isn't a trickle-down effect at the fringes of the economy. It's a tidal wave reshaping entire industries. Sales teams close multi-million-dollar deals via video conference from their living rooms. Customer support agents answer calls from rural towns thousands of miles from corporate headquarters. Even nurses and teachers are logging in for virtual appointments and online classes, respectively. Companies have rewritten job descriptions, dropping "must be able to commute" clauses, and rewritten policies to support asynchronous collaboration across time zones. As the novelty fades, remote-first mindsets are hardwired into hiring practices, onboarding processes, and corporate cultures. What began as a necessity during a global crisis has become the baseline expectation for talent, anywhere. One of the most surprising outcomes of this shift is that working from home now comes with a financial upside. Employers competing on a national, or even global stage are willing to pay more for skilled professionals who don't require desk space, parking spots, or catered lunch programs. On average, remote roles today command nearly 10% higher salaries than their in-office equivalents. Imagine two software engineers writing the same code, one in a downtown high-rise office and the other in a spare room back home. The home-based engineer will typically walk away with an extra few $1,000s per year, money that more than offsets utility bills, internet subscriptions, and the occasional delivery fee. That premium isn't arbitrary. It reflects the extra self-management, tech-savvy, and proactive communication remote work demands. Employers recognize that a high-performing remote team can operate with leaner overhead, so they're willing to invest in people rather than real estate. This pay uplift has sparked a race among job seekers to land roles labeled 100% remote and has pushed companies to reevaluate their compensation bands to stay competitive. While downtown co-working floors filled up in the early days, the real growth story now unfolds in the suburbs. As remote and hybrid workers clamored for local gathering spots, places just a short drive from home, the commercial real estate map was redrawn. By Q1 2025, nearly half of all U.S. co-working spaces were located outside central business districts. These suburban third places vary in size from repurposed strip mall suites to cozy converted homes. They offer high-speed Wi-Fi, ergonomic seating, private phone booths, and community coffee bars. Neighbors who might have commuted an hour to the city center now share a workspace across the street from the school pickup line. Pop-up networking events, lunchtime yoga sessions, and Bring Your Dog Fridays create a sense of connection that's often missing in fully remote setups. Meanwhile, property owners of once vacant suburban office parks are retrofitting empty floors into vibrant co-working clusters. The result is a renaissance of local economies, cafes, gyms, and retail spots all thriving on the foot traffic generated by these new workplaces. Remote work has, quite literally, redefined the places we call our professional homes. As remote workers log hour after hour of video calls, a new breed of wellness technology has sprung up to battle chronic screen exhaustion. AI-powered focus filters blur busy backgrounds and subtly smooth out lighting, reducing cognitive load. Smart lighting systems automatically shift color temperature throughout the day to mimic natural daylight cycles, helping sustain energy and mood. Even wearable devices now buzz gently when posture slips or eyes stare too long without a break, nudging users to stretch, hydrate, or simply step away from the screen for a minute. Far from mere gadgets, these tools have become essential companions for anyone clocking long days in virtual meetings. With fully remote roles no longer tethered to city center pay scales, savvy professionals are geo-arbitraging their cost of living against salary bands. A software engineer in a high-rent coastal city might relocate to a college town or rural area where they can keep the same paycheck but slash their living expenses in half. Meanwhile, companies eager to tap national and global talent pools structure compensation around skill level rather than zip code, closing wage gaps and enabling workers in lower-cost regions to command incomes previously reserved for urban centers. This shift is quietly redrawing real estate markets and redistributing economic opportunity across the map. Freed from daily commutes and rigid 9-to-5 routines, remote workers are channeling saved hours into passion projects and side ventures. Nearly 1 in 3 full-time remote employees now juggle a second gig, be it freelance consulting, online tutoring, or e-commerce storefronts. These portfolio careers not only diversify income streams, but also spark innovation. Marketing managers turn weekend hours into micro-agencies, graphic designers launch art print shops, and customer support reps build niche coaching businesses. Employers are taking note too, offering entrepreneur programs that encourage moonlighting on internal projects, proving that today's remote workforce is as entrepreneurial as it is adaptable. As millions of Americans work from living rooms, kitchen tables, and spare bedrooms, corporate firewalls have fractured. No longer can IT teams rely on a single, hardened perimeter. Every home office is now a gateway. Companies are rolling out multi-factor authentication, zero-trust network policies, and continuous endpoint monitoring to lock down sensitive data. Cyber insurance premiums have soared, and phishing remediation drills are as common as fire exit rehearsals once were. Remote employees now undergo regular security training, spotting social engineering attempts over Slack, using VPNs on public Wi-Fi, and updating their router's firmware. In 2025, a data breach traced to an unpatched home device can cost a company millions. And a complete overhaul of its remote work policy. With geography no longer a hiring barrier, several U.S. states and territories have launched remote work visa programs, luring digital nomads with tax breaks, relocation stipends, and co-living perks. Cities like Miami, Tulsa, and Savannah now advertise direct grants, sometimes up to $10,000, to cover moving costs and co-working memberships. Employers, too, are adapting, offering work-from-anywhere packets that include health insurance portability, mobile hotspot reimbursements, and guidance on state income tax obligations. The result, a floating workforce that can chase sunshine or cultural hotspots without closing their browser tabs, and local economies once dependent on tourism finding a new, stable revenue stream. To keep the remote work engine humming, the federal government and private partners have poured billions into rural broadband, connecting farmsteads and mountain hamlets alike. In 2025, over 5 million previously underserved households gained high-speed internet, opening opportunities for teletherapy, online education, and fully remote employment. Local libraries and community centers have become microhubs, offering reliable bandwidth and professional networking events. Entire towns are marketing themselves as the next Silicon Prairie, boasting scenic views, low cost of living, and digital-age infrastructure that rivals big cities. Perhaps the most unexpected ripple effect, children in homes with remote working parents are showing higher academic performance. Without long commutes, parents can carve out morning check-ins, oversee homework transitions, and coordinate virtual tutoring sessions. School districts have responded by piloting flexible schedules that align with remote work rhythms, late start days, and virtual office hours for teachers. By 2025, studies reveal that students with at least one remote working parent average 8 to 12% higher test scores, attributing their success to increased parental engagement, more stable routines, and the ability to access educational support during the workday. And there you have it. 10 ways remote work is rewriting the rules of American life in 2025. From skyrocketing home office salaries and suburb-based co-working hubs to cutting-edge wellness tech and the revival of rural towns, this isn't a temporary trend, it's a transformation that touches every corner of our lives. The workplace as we knew it is gone, replaced by something more flexible, more humane, and more exciting than ever before. Thanks for watching Fancy Fact, where we uncover the stories shaping today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a fact. And thank you for watching.